Hey, what's up YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. The Range Extender Badge. A ton of people hold the Range Extender Badge like in super high regard. I think throughout the 2K community, almost every shooter out there they would try and tell you that the Range Extender Badge is a must-have badge. But I'm here to tell you, I found out something extremely interesting with the Range Extender Badge, and I wanted to share this with you guys. I've noticed throughout my gameplay, and especially reviewing clips and things of that nature, that you guys first and foremost got to understand that the Range Extender Badge extends the range of your shooter's abilities. So it's not like in previous versions of 2K where you had the limitless range badge. That badge was used for limitless range shots beyond the arc. Range Extender helps with all players, so it helps extend your range of whatever your shooting ability is out there. But what I found out interesting about the Range Extender Badge, which I wanted to share with you guys, is that it wasn't activating. I was reviewing clips and seeing, I got a bunch of gameplay clips for you guys to kind of take it in and see what this Range Extender Badge does. I've noticed that I don't hate me for this. It doesn't seem necessary. And before you guys make your judgment, and I'm more so talking about I'm a non-shooting build, so I'll make reference to my build in particular as a two-way slashing playmaker. It doesn't seem necessary, and we put it to the test, and I want to tell you that I was shooting exactly the same, splashing greens without the Range Extender Badge. And I think this has to do with either your build type. So if you're a sharpshooter out there, you may need the Range Extender Badge, or if you're primarily a shooting build, you may need the Range Extender Badge. But if you're a non-shooting build, or if your playstyle determines that the areas in which you shoot don't necessarily need like the support of a badge like Range Extender, then you may want to consider taking it off. We're going to show you guys the gameplay and get into everything you need to know about the Range Extender Badge right now. Let's get it. Alright guys, so before I hit play on these clips, I know we're here to talk about what level you should equip the Range Extender Badge. I'm going to get into all of that because I had the badge equipped on silver for the longest time, and although I was splashing greens, when I unequipped it, I'm going to show you guys these clips so we can kind of break this down. But I think considering the level on where you should equip your Range Extender should align with your actual attributes. So if you have a high 3-point rating or a high mid-range shooting rating, you might want to equip Range Extender at a higher level for your type of player. But for non-shooting builds out there, and depending on your playstyle, this is really about your playstyle. I'm gonna hit play on these clips and put this webcam down so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna hit play, and this first clip is the one and only clip where Range Extender actually activated. So I want you guys to take notice of that. So right here in this mid-range area right here, boom, that mid-range area is where Range Extender would activate, which you'll see at the top right hand corner. And aside from that, you're gonna see in these next few clips where I shoot from, you would think on my build, look at that, that's one step behind the arc, and at Range Extender, another one step behind the arc. Range Extender did not activate for neither one of those plays. But in the mid-range area where my player is primarily the best at shooting, that's where the badge activated. So I want you guys to kind of take that in. So being that I don't normally, even that deep mid-range, the badge did not activate. Even on a deep mid-range, it didn't activate for me. So I wanted you guys to kind of take notice of that, and I'm going to bring my webcam back up so we can kind of get into some dialogue while these highlights go in the background there. I got a bunch of bodies for you guys to kind of entertain you guys while we continue this video. Yeah, so range extender, from what I've noticed, we took it off completely during our live stream yesterday, and you guys just saw I got bodied right there. So I'm all for a good sport, man. If I get bodied, you get bodied, it's going in a clip and it's going to be in our highlights. But anyway, neither here nor there. Range extender, should or should you not equip it? And if you do equip it, what level you should consider equipping the range extender badge will be determined on your playstyle and your attributes. And the reason why I say playstyle is because if you're a player that shoots primarily either at the perimeter or one step in front or behind the perimeter, then range extender may not activate for you, as it doesn't activate for me. That's what I'll say. The badge does not activate for me, which is, upon reviewing these clips, when I was putting these clips in the background together, that's when I noticed it. Otherwise, I would have never considered taking the range extender badge off, because the 2K community highly regards this badge and everyone was telling me how important the range extender badge is. So I never thought to lower it or consider taking the badge off completely until reviewing these clips. And hold on, this badge is not even activating. If you got a badge out there that's not even activating on your player and your playing style, then you shouldn't be equipping that badge. It's something that I noticed, and we put it to the test yesterday, and I was just out there splashing like it was no difference. Not to mention, I had additional attributes to put on to other shooting badges, which was crucial for me because I needed some more badge points to put to additional badges. So I was able to up my green machine badge, which was way more important than range extender, because we all know how effective the green machine badge is. So it's definitely something that you guys want to consider if you're out there and you see that range extender is not activating, and you're out there trying to decide what level should I put this badge. First, figure out if the badge is even activating. If it does activate for you, if the badge does activate for you, then equipping it at a higher level is only going to benefit you more. Range extender is one of those badges that will only add more benefits to your play. I'm going to rewind this so you guys can see from the beginning. The first shot here. Now this mid-range area, I'm going to pause it. That area right there is where my shooter is supposed to primarily shine. And mind you, I don't necessarily have a shooting type of build, but this mid-range area, my attributes are a bit higher. So this is where the badge actually activated. Outside of this, if I was just one step closer, if I was just one step further back or one step behind the arc at this perimeter, right at the line, if I was there, the badge would not be effective, and normally that's where I shoot from. So if you're a build out there that normally shoots from that area, then you don't necessarily need the range extender. But if you are pushing the limits of your shooting ability and you want to kind of get a boost from pushing those limits, then you need the range extender. And I'd recommend equipping it as high as it can go, because it's definitely a beneficial badge for those. I was asking all of our shooters, does this badge activate for you and your playing style? And I know how some of our players like to really push, really extend their range, shooting from half court or 3 steps behind the line. If you're one of those players out there, then range extender is going to be a huge benefit for you, because from what I understand, this badge does activate from deeper ranges, from longer ranges that are extended or extend your player's attributes. Range extender would be beneficial for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, because we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. Catch you on the next video.